Okay, the first card is the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands is about a celebration. It can be a wedding. It can also mean that you are moving on and leaving the past behind. Now, I've pre-shuffled. These are the cards that came out. The first one we have is the Five of Wands, the Five in reverse. The Five of Wands in reverse is about inner conflict. It's also you repressing any kind of emotions because you don't want to cause a fight. Maybe you need to speak your truth in that situation. Now, the situation you were probably leaving behind would be the Five of Swords. That is a very hostile situation. It could be betrayal, deception, any of that kind of stuff, stealing from you, any of that kind of stuff. Now, Temperance in reverse is you needing to do some self-healing. Probably due to this situation, you probably got some healing to do. The Ten of Swords is also one that fell out with that. Now, it's in reverse. You're trying to resist this inevitable end, but it looks like with the Two of Cups coming out afterwards that it's actually a breakup. So you've had a breakup, you're moving on, you're leaving the past behind. The ones on the bottom of the deck are the Page of Wands. So this is you excited about life again. You've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. So the situation that was hostile probably did not give you your wishes fulfilled, but you are going to have an Ace of Swords where you got some clarity about the situation and now you are having a fresh start. So that is all for card 1. I'll move on to card 2. Okay, second card is the Lovers card. Now, the Lovers card is about you meeting someone, falling in love, obviously, with somebody who has the same values as yourself. Now, I've pre-shuffled. These are the cards that have come out. Now, the first one is the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords is about moving from a situation into calmer waters. You're leaving a situation behind that wasn't so great, more sort of wavy and not so great, to somewhere that's a lot more calm. Second of all, you've got the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man is you letting go of a situation. And as I said, you are moving to calmer waters, so that makes complete sense that you've got some new perspective and you've realized you need to move away from a situation. Now, the Ace of Pentacles also came out with those two cards. That means you are either focusing on employment, so you're looking to focus on making some coin. It can also be a blossoming new relationship, but I think in this situation, it's more you're just focusing on your employment, you're having a fresh start. The second lot, you've got the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands is about someone coming in to communicate with you. I feel like this person, though, with the Queen of Swords is somebody who is cold-hearted, deceitful, sly. You need to put up your boundaries. You need to just be independent. Focus on, as I said, your finances. Focus on becoming independent and financially independent. So maybe it's up to you whether you choose to communicate with this person or not, but I assume that's the one that you're probably moving away from. This is going to make you feel down with the Sun card in reverse. Not such a great card. Now, the ones on the bottom, you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, this is about you focusing on your self-worth, focusing on reestablishing who you are as a person, self-love. You've also got the Ace of Swords, which is clarity and also a fresh start. Maybe you realize what kind of person this is and you decide to move on and have a fresh start. And as I said with the Queen of Pentacles as well, you're focusing on finances, becoming independent, being better with money. And yeah, that's for card number 2. I'll now do card number 3. Okay, the last card, card number 3, is the Eight of Swords. So here you are feeling trapped. You're feeling like you're stuck in a situation, but if you actually look at the card, she can get out of this situation. She's, you know, not got her hands tied. She could cut them on the swords. She could take her blindfold off and walk straight out. There's nothing actually keeping her there. It's all actually in her own mind that she's trapped, so she can get out of that. The first card, I've already pre-shuffled. These are the cards that came out. The first one, the Ten of Wands. This is feeling oppressed, feeling like it's a burden. This situation that you're stuck in is probably a burden. It's too much hard work. You feel like you're doing everything in this situation as well. It's making you feel very exhausted. You feel oppressed. The second card is the Ten of Swords. This is a complete and painful ending. This is you hitting rock bottom. after probably an ending in this situation. And the last card is the Nine of Swords in reverse. You're releasing the worry. There were probably secrets in this situation as well, but you had maybe some anxiety, overactive mind to start with, maybe some nightmares, all those kind of things, trouble sleeping, but you're now releasing that worry. Now the cards on the bottom of the deck. The first one is the Five of Cups. So this is you dwelling on the negative. You've probably been hurt, obviously, with this breakup, and now you are dwelling on the negative, not looking at the positives, that you've still got 2 cups down the bottom that are upright. They're not all turned over and pouring out. The second one is the Hermit. This is you needing to do some soul searching, do some introspection, figure out what happened, why you tolerated something where you weren't really happy. Maybe you need to look at something like that. Withdraw, just take some time by yourself. And the last one is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Now, maybe you're obsessed with he did this, she did this. You're worried about what other people think. So maybe that's something to consider as well. Anyway, that is the reading for card number 3.